Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Martins here with your outlook for July 1st, 2015, and the month is going to start off on a near normal note today. We're going to have a cold front that's going to be moving through here, and this is the same cold front that we had to our west yesterday. That was bringing those line of storms into western Pennsylvania. Our storms yesterday came from a warm front that moved through and really stirred up some circulation. Some of these storms turned into supercells and really plowed into some areas. I mean, especially in the Lehigh Valley and also down here in Chester County, Lancaster County area. There's some pretty good storms there that really just took on some Great Plains like supercell structures. They even had some occluding cells, which is something you see in the plains too, not around here. But that's behind us now. Not expecting anything in the way of severe weather today, and that's because we have this area low pressure up to our north. It's going to have a cold front come through kind of a lot earlier in the day here now. So just a low chance for an isolated thunderstorm. The upper levels are still, or the mid levels are still pretty dry, so not expecting most areas to stay dry. The best forcing is to be up farther to the north, though. So if there is going to be an isolated shower, it'll be primarily across northeastern PA. I'll show you that here on the NAM high-res future simulated radar. You can see just some very, very widely scattered pop-ups storms here. This is looking at 2 p.m. on Wednesday, and from this point, it really doesn't move. I mean, they just kind of pop up over and travel across northeastern PA. Just an isolated, quick, brief shower or a thunderstorm, and that's it. Again, just over our northern areas, might even sneak into northern New Jersey here, at least in the northwestern portions, but for the most part, just a northeast PA thing. It should be very brief, very isolated, and favors a late morning through early afternoon time frame as the best chance to see that. So then I think the cold front moves through, and after that, we should be setting up for a couple nice days here. This front's going to be sagged to our south here. This frontal boundary is actually going to stay situated down here like this, and it's going to continue there. It's going to stay down to our south. So Thursday and Friday are going to be pretty nice days around around these parts if you like the lower humidity. And we'll just have to watch how close some precipitation gets to us here on Thursday. Some models are aggressive with keeping this boundary pretty close here. I think this is wrong. I think this is going to be down farther to the south here. If this did happen to be correct, as this particular model is showing here, we would have some rain not only in South Jersey and Delaware, but also you have mostly cloudy skies farther north because that frontal boundary being in such close proximity. Instead, we're going with the idea that the GFS has that this boundary is actually a little bit further down here, quite a bit further down here. So no rain in South Jersey and Delaware, and just partly cloudy skies across most areas. So we'll see how that plays out as we get into the next day or so. Hopefully that doesn't change, but it does look like Thursday looks okay, and then Friday looks even better yet with the front sagging even further to the south here. You can see that clearly here. You can almost draw a line here where this front is, and it's very easy to see where that front is. So that'll keep it to the south for Friday as well. Another low humidity day on Friday. Temperatures near normal for this time of year. And then Saturday, we left a very isolated chance for a thunderstorm in the forecast, but you can see what the models did here, and I kind of figured this is going to end up happening. We were looking at the trends over the last couple of days of the models showing showers and storms the second half of Saturday, which of course is the 4th of July, a very important day for outdoor picnics and barbecues, fireworks, things like that. And we figured that the high pressure would keep this precipitation at bay here, and that's exactly what's happening here. So still maintained a very low chance for an isolated shower that would favor our central areas more than anything. It is not impossible to see it elsewhere, so I'd say about a 1 in 5 or less chance of seeing an isolated thunderstorm later in the day on Saturday for most forecasts are going to see out there for a dry Saturday, and that's probably correct. Going a little bit further past that, Sunday looks good as well. We're actually going to warm up a little bit. Heat and humidity are going to start to come back here. High pressure is actually sinking off the coast here, but you still have a return flow around this. It's like this. Even though it's not in the most ideal position here, you want it out here by Bermuda and really start cranking. But it's going to be warm enough to get temperatures here in the upper 80s across many, or mid to upper 80s across the regions, as opposed to low to mid 80s. So we're going to start increasing the heat and humidity as we get into Sunday, and again on Monday. The model's handling another feature here on Monday differently with showers and thunderstorms possibility. I think it stays dry Monday. We'll keep an eye on that too. But right now, these models are all over the place right now. You got some in complete disagreement with another, and it's just really difficult as a forecaster to stay on top of this. But we're starting to notice the trends of which ones are performing better than others here recently. So we're going to stick with a hot hand, stick with the America models. Right now, the GFS has actually been pretty good lately, so we're going to stick with that. Call for a dry spell from Friday through Sunday and see how that works out, because I'm really confident that will in fact work out. Just going to leave a 20% chance in on Saturday just in case, but again, most areas we think stay dry. I'm Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Martich, and that is your outlook for July 1st, 2015. Have a great Wednesday.